Seaside. It's Joe Smith, your general manager, and I'm here with Andy, our food and beverage manager. And as we've been providing some updates, you know, we've mentioned that the golf course is not the only area that we've made some improvements to over the summer.
Certainly not.
We did some aesthetic improvements in our golf shop, and we've also done quite a bit in our dining area.
We have.
You know, one of the things that I noticed when I started here, and Andy and Kevin had brought to me, was just how visible some of our back of the house areas were to the dining room. So, you know, Andy and Kevin brought some great ideas to me over this past season to, you know, improve not only the member experience, but some of the traffic flow for our food and beverage service team. And if you look behind us, Andy, something's different here. We've got 3 tables here, and
Certainly.
it looks, I think there used to be a doorway here.
There absolutely did. Right here, there used to be another door. That was our 3rd door we had going into the kitchen, which seemed like one too many.
Yeah, and it opened right into the dining room.
Correct.
So I often remember, you know, members sitting in this area could see right back into the kitchen, and you know, kitchens are noisy areas sometimes,
They are.
especially in the heat of service.
People coming in and out constantly. It gets irritating when you're sitting right at that
Sure,
table as well.
yeah. So we've eliminated that.
We have.
And I also see a new wall here behind us, which wasn't there previously.
No, it was not.
And that now hides the one of the main entrances to the kitchen.
It does. It hides the remaining entrance going into the kitchen. A lot of people have already been through here and said that that wall looks like it's been there forever,
Yeah.
and it fits great.
Yeah.
And that's all it does, is it keeps that kitchen entrance private.
Yeah.
You know, nobody can see in and out. Reduces the noise in there as well.
Sure.
So it's a good positive thing. And the door going over here into the alley
Right.
as well, which you can't see on camera right now.
Well, we'll take a walk back there in a few minutes.
That sounds
But
good.
we
We'll go for that.
improved the whole service alley area, and you know, that entrance into the kitchen was recessed back off of the dining room.
Yes,
So
it was.
I think the overall concept here was to kind of hide some of our back of house areas to improve the member experience, and we also picked up a lot of efficiency for our service team, which is
We did.
going to be great for them. So
We did. You won't have servers tripping over you as much going in and out. They're going in one door and coming out another door.
Yeah.
So the whole flow is going to be a lot smoother and better.
So the last area that we addressed as part of this small project was the view from the Seaside bar looking into the kitchen. And we've actually constructed a new wall and moved around some of our back of house drink areas to hide that view. So you can actually sit at the Seaside bar and you're not looking directly into the kitchen
Correct.
line anymore.
You're not looking straight down the line anymore.
Yeah, so again, another improvement to the member
Oh,
experience.
that's a great improvement. Nobody wants to sit and see that.
Right, exactly. Well, why don't we take a walk back into the service area and show them what we did back there.
Sounds great.
All right. So now we're back in our service area, and you know, to my right is the Seaside bar, and behind us here is the entrance into the dining room. And you can see this whole area has been, we've got new flooring, we've brightened up the walls. We have some new counter space and new cabinet space, which is a big improvement for our service team.
Big improvement.
And then we eliminated quite a bit on this side of the service area. There's a sink here that was never used, correct?
There was a lot of storage there that was never used, and all it did was really take up space.
Yeah.
We got rid of that now, and you get 2 people through here real easy. Before, just getting 1 person through, if anybody was in here, was a hassle.
So this whole area is really opened up, and it's going to improve traffic flow. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, as we reworked the Seaside bar and the view into this area, we actually spread out the drink station. So now our service team goes, you know, to one side of this area for beverages, and then food flow and point of sale goes out that side.
Correct.
So again, it's just going to be that much more efficient.
It is. It is. Moving this down, I know you can't see it on camera, but you'll get there. Made everything a lot better.
Yeah,
It's
great.
just, you can't see right through the store, and it's just easier to work in. Better environment.
Awesome. One other minor change that we made with this project back here, that a lot of people don't think about, is we actually eliminated the door. This is the entrance to the kitchen on this side. There used to be a door on there, double swinging door.
Correct.
That was
dangerous.
That was always propped open because there was so much traffic through there. And now that we have this new wall that hides this space, we were able to eliminate that door. So that alone, there's little changes like that that'll just improve traffic
Absolutely.
and efficiency for our team. So.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that a door that wide would make that big of a difference,
Yeah.
but it does.
Yeah.
When you've got full trays walking
Right.
out, a few inches is a big difference.
So, just a few of the changes we've made here. I know our service staff is really excited for
They
this
are.
season. And we hope that this is going to improve the member experience as well as the experience for
Absolutely.
our employees. So,
Absolutely.
kudos to you and Kevin.
Well, thank you.
Let's shoot back out to the dining room, and we've got a couple updates to finish up there, right?
Sounds great.
So the final area that we addressed this summer was we had a temporary accordion wall
Right.
between the atrium and the dining room here that was, if you all remember, it was rather flimsy.
Very
It was
flimsy.
broken most of the time. And when it wasn't broken, it was closed.
Correct.
So we opted to actually just build a permanent wall back here. So there's now a permanent wall between the dining room and the atrium.
Yes.
We still have the larger closable wall, which will be used for various events.
Correct.
But this is another basic improvement that's just going to, I think, increase the member experience, right?
Absolutely.
With
We-
meetings and noise. And
Right. That never canceled out any noise.
Yeah.
So if meetings were going on in here, the people in there could always hear.
It was
Or
just
if we had something going on in there, they could always hear in here. So
Right.
that just cuts down that noise
and a
dramatically.
constant maintenance issue.
Constant.
Right?
Oh, and it looked bad. This is a much
Yeah.
better,
So-
better idea.
Kudos to our food and beverage team because you guys have brought so many of these ideas to myself, and we had the opportunity this summer to just start checking some of these things off the list, and it might seem like minor things, but they'll make a big difference. I
They
think.
do. A lot of small things add up to a gigantic thing.
Absolutely. So Andy, it's October, and members are coming back. Everyone seems to be excited for this season, and obviously the golf course and everything else that we have planned. Anything we have coming up this month that you want to remind members of? And
Absolutely. Well, we had an Italian night. We did over 200 people for that.
It's a great-
Thank you all for showing
great
up.
attendance for this time of
Great.
year. Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. It was
Yeah.
great seeing a lot of new faces again. Welcoming them back. It's
Sure.
great. Other than that, on the 17th of this month, we have a clam bake, which would be a great event as well. Bring everybody out. That night we do have bar menu available as well because it is seafood. So if seafood isn't your thing, but you've got guests or other people that want to come as well and get something off the bar menu.
Great.
And then the 24th of this month, we have Oktoberfest.
Awesome.
That should be a great event too.
Awesome.
Oktoberfest is always a fun one.
Yeah. Highly recommend reservations.
Absolutely.
Of course, the best place to do that is online.
Correct.
Visit us on our website. And last but not least, please pay close attention to your upcoming emails because we will be announcing some new policies that go into effect as of November 1st, related to dress code and reservations.
Yep.
And we have an update to the smoking policy as well. So
We do.
keep an eye out for that. We'll be communicating those very shortly in the near future. As always, we appreciate your support and we're looking forward to a great season.
We are. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thanks, Countryside.